What is going on, guys? Snickel here, and today I have another trophy talk for you. This is going to be for the month of January, and I have to say that the last month has been somewhat successful in a way, and we'll kind of get into that. And we've got a lot of big changes. Well, not big changes, but we got a lot of direction moving forward. Let me know what games you guys have been playing down in the comments below if you guys have gotten any platinums. Also, Happy New Year. Let me know any trophy goals or gaming goals that you guys have for the year. And if you've gotten your first platinum, what your first platinum is. All that stuff. I love reading all that down in the comments below. But anyway, I guess another thing before getting in, if you guys are interested in any trophy or collectible guides that I do, I am uploading them all to Trophy Hunters Gaming now, which is also linked down in the description below. So if you want to go subscribe and do any of that stuff over there, I would greatly appreciate it, because that's where I'm putting out all trophy and collectible guides moving forward. Anyway, with all of that being said, let's get into what I've been playing over the past month, since this is monthly now. I know it sucks. I honestly enjoyed doing the weekly, but just I wasn't making enough progress in games, so I was like, yeah, I can't do it. I can't. All right, so anyway, let's get into it. So first game we have is Fallout 76. I have been slowly going back and playing this game every once in a while. I've made a decent amount of progress. We've gotten through and done a few more, I guess, quests or whatever, and we're just slowly working through the game. I'm not really doing anything too crazy, and I haven't played the game in almost a month now because of other reasons, but I'm still enjoying it, and I'll get back to getting through it at some point. I do want to get this platinum to within the next, like, I'm hoping like month, 2 months, 3 months max, but I would love to get this game done in maybe like February, but I know I have to do all this DLC as well. I think I'm level like 37 or something right now, so not really close to that level 100 mark right here, which is probably going to be the most annoying trophy in the base game, but just slowly working through, having fun with the game, playing, and you know, we'll get this game done at some point. I'm in no rush to get it done, but I guess it does kind of dictate me playing other like games as a service game, so I would like to get it done, but again, I'm in no like rush to get it done. Then up next, we have Turbo Golf Racing, which I believe my last trophy talk, I had made really good progress on this game. I believe I was at like 91%, if I remember correctly. And yeah, I got everything done. I got everything done in this game. The last thing I have to do is complete 50 daily missions, which I have only 2 left. I've had only 2 left for about a week now or so, but I just need to stream the game. That's what it comes down to, streaming the game to get the platinum. Other than that, everything else was super easy to get. Playing or doing where is it, the where's that one stupid trophy, one of the last ones I got, like doing the Fairway Fiasco actually wasn't bad, or like Precision wasn't bad. You can do those in closed lobbies, which is really nice, and you can pick the track that you do them in, so that's really nice. And then doing the one trophy for On Fire, I think I talked about it in the last trophy talk, but this I thought was going to be a little bit annoying, and it can be at times, but generally speaking, wasn't too bad. So overall, really enjoyed the game. Like I said, I just need to get those last 2 daily missions done, which you can see I'm at 48 out of 50. We'll get that done on stream, and then we'll get this platinum trophy, which is phenomenal. And last up, the game I've been playing the absolute most, which I made a claim last trophy talk, and I'm not going back on my claim. I made the claim. I'm sticking through with it. This being Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag on the PlayStation 3. Now, you're probably wondering, Snickel, why the PlayStation 3? Well, if you guys have been following me for like a year or so now, probably longer than that, right? This game, I did the multiplayer for this game a while back in 2020. I did all the multiplayer. Leveled up, did everything. But I didn't do this one trophy, which I said I would get. It became unobtainable, like, I think last year, like later last year, it became unobtainable, and it's been unobtainable for a while, but it recently became obtainable. That being the trophy Sharing is Caring, which is to share each type of discovery with friends once. Now, I made a claim last trophy talk that if that trophy was to become obtainable, I would go and do every single Assassin's Creed that I have left to do in the franchise. Every stack, everything. And I'm sticking to it. We're going to it. 2025 is going to be the year of getting all of these Assassin's Creed games done. But getting the Sharing is Caring trophy was very, very particular, is the best way I can put it. I have a link down below to all my social medias. And one of those social medias is my Twitch live stream VOD channel. And on that channel, I have a VOD of when I played this game. I think it's just called Assassin's Creed. Let me double check before I tell you guys the wrong information. On that channel, which is called Snickel VODs, there's a video, most recent stream that I did called Snickel Plays Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag Part 1. In that video, in the beginning of that live stream, I tell you step by step on how to get this trophy. So if you're having any troubles with that, check out that VOD channel. But it's pretty, I would say, somewhat simple to do. But yeah, with all of that being said, I got that done, played through the game, we're getting through it and everything's going good. Right now, currently on Trophy Hunters Gaming, I am uploading 100% sync guides to get the trophy by the book, and then I'll be following that up with various other collectible guides, trophy guides, and everything like that. And this will be probably the next platinum trophy that I get, which is great. Now, if we get into, I guess, with that being said, that's everything I've been playing. So let's get into what I plan on playing in the upcoming month. Assassin's Creed 4, main thing I'm going to be focusing on, in all honesty. Now, let's get into the other Assassin's Creed games that I have to do in order to complete what I've said I'm going to complete. So I've platinumed every single Assassin's Creed game. Up to this point, I've platinumed and 100%ed every single game at least one time. But we're going for every single game. So with that being said, I need to do all of the stacks of the versions of the games. So right now, we're working on Assassin's Creed 4 to get that done. That'll be really, really nice. I'm hoping to get that done within the next week or two, before February for sure. And then the next game that I'm going to be working on is going to be Chronicles on the Vita. Yes, we're going to do Chronicles on the Vita, aka the PlayStation TV. That'll be the next game that we platinum after Assassin's Creed 4. And probably around the time that I'm working on that game, Shadows will come out. So I'll probably shift to Shadows, because I'm going to make trophy guides and everything for that when it comes out. But if I end up not getting Chronicles done by the time Shadows comes out, it's not a huge deal, because I'm not going to be making guides and everything for Chronicles, and then we'll just hop back into it at some point. But yeah, my plan is to do 4 Chronicles here on the Vita. And then what I'll probably do after that is we'll probably run through the Ezio trilogy. So we'll do 2 Brotherhood Revelations on the PS4. And then I might hop back and do the trilogy pack just to get that done. I don't mind the trilogy games, or the Chronicles. I don't mind the Chronicle games, but they're not my favorite per se. So I may just, do the Ezio trilogy and then just hop back and do the Chronicles trilogy pack. And then we'll just keep working down the list. We'll do AC3, we'll do Liberation again, and then we'll do Rogue again. And then at that point, we'll be done a majority of them, and then I will be hopping my ass back into Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and then ending with Mirage. And Shadows should only have 1 stack. It's only coming out on the PS5, so it should only have 1, hopefully. But with that being said, that'll get all of the Assassin's Creed games done. But if we count them, we have to count them, because that's going to, prove how much I have left to do. So Black Flag is 1. We'll do Chronicles as 2. Other Chronicles as 3. AC2 is 4. Brotherhood 5. Revelations 6. 3-7. Liberation 8. Rogue 9. Valhalla 10. Mirage 11. And then if you count Shadows, that's 12. I'm not going to count the Discovery Tour Viking Age. I am going to do it, but I'm not going to count it because it takes literally no time at all. But if you want to count it, I guess technically 13. So I have 13 games that I'm going to be doing. And like I said, it's going to be my main focus of the year. And I plan on hopefully doing them back to back to back just to get them all done. But we'll see. I might get tired out at some point and be like, I don't feel like playing these anymore. But I am really excited to actually play the Ezio trilogy. That was like my childhood growing up. That really got me into trophy hunting. So it's going to be very fun to go back and play that. Just make sure that I'm not frozen. But yeah, it's going to be fun to go back and play that. And then, like, adored every Assassin's Creed. It really was my childhood growing up. So doing the Ezio trilogy, you know, AC3 was one of the first games that I bought brand new. And then, you know, doing Liberation 3 times is going to be phenomenal. I can't wait for that. And then doing Black Flag twice is actually fun. I've really been enjoying playing it back there. I heard there might be a Black Flag remake that comes out later this year. We'll see how true that is. But the thing in Black Flag, excuse me, I felt like I had to sneeze here. The thing in Black Flag that is going to drive me crazy is I'm going to have to do Freedom Cry. Now, this is my 4th time I'm going to play Freedom Cry. And I'm playing it on, like, the worst possible, like, frame rate that I can play it on. I've already done it on the PS4 version. I've done the standalone PS4 and the standalone PS3. Now I got to do the DLC PS3. So that's going to be fun. But yeah, that's my main goal. Like I said, I made the claim. If that becomes obtainable, I will do every game, because that was holding me back. Honestly, that was really holding me back from going back and doing the Ezio trilogy, because I was like, it was rubbing me the wrong way. I wanted to do every single Assassin's Creed game, but I was like, if I can't get them all done, I don't want to go back and play them, which sounds kind of stupid. But now that I can do it, we're good to go. Everything's good. And yeah, it's going to be the year of Assassin's Creed. I do want to kind of, you know, put some other games in there here and there, because I don't want to be playing just all straight Assassin's Creed. So at some point, I did end up getting my disk drive for my PS5 Pro. So I have that hooked up, and we can get back into PS5 games. I have a few things that I want to cover there. Like, there was some... Well, the big game is Test Drive Unlimited. I'm looking over there because it's over there now. Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown. I do want to play that. And then there are a few games, which I always bring these up, but... I never do anything about them. But Star Wars Outlaws got some DLC. It's free. I do want to play that. And then I do need to get into, like, Wolong, God of War, Horizon, Among Us. Like, there's a few other games that I want to... I think I have RE8. I have RE8 out. Like, I'm ready to do it, but I just need to do it. Maybe it's something I do on stream, just because if I end up doing guides for RE8, I'm going to wait till I do it on the PS5, and then we'll upload those to Trophy Hunters Gaming, so I'm not, like, super worried about that. But, yeah, like I said, Trophy Hunters Gaming is where I'm going to be putting all 100% sync guides, collectible guides, trophy guides, everything like that, and I'm uploading those, the AC4 stuff right now, the 100% sync guides and everything. So definitely be sure to check that out if you're having troubles with any of that stuff. Other than that, I'm not really sure where we're going with gaming right now. Doing the AC4 stuff's definitely going to give, or doing the AC stuff's definitely going to give me some direction with what to do. But I don't want to really... stray too far away from what I was working on before, which was working through the Madden and the show games. I do kind of want to get into Madden 23. That's going to be the start of the grind for the Madden games. 23, 24, 25 all have like some bullshit grindy stuff that I'm going to have to do. So I do want to try to tackle that as soon as possible. And then I do want to play other games as well. I do want to try to get into my PS3 backlog. I was kind of waiting to get into my PS3 backlog until I set this shelf up that I have, so I have access to all my stuff and I can easily run my wires and everything. That's all been set up. Maybe at some point I'll do a video kind of showing that little setup. But yeah, I was waiting to do that to really dive into my PS3 games. Now that that's done, again, I can dive into my PS3 games. But I do also want to try to finish some games that I'm working on, like Fallout 76, and then with games as a service games, because I always try to keep one games as a service game kind of in my rotation of games. I think the next game I'm probably going to do is Suicide Squad, because that recently got announced as like they're losing support. It's going to be a PS Plus game. I do own it, but it is going to be a PS Plus game. So it's something where it's like I kind of want to get that knocked out. And then there's a few other games as a service games that I want to play as well. I don't have a super long list of them. There's only like a few select set of games that I want to play. But they're games as a service. They take a long time. Looking at Fallout 76 here, I mean, the guide says just to get the platinum is 100 hours. That doesn't even account for the DLC or anything. So, I don't know how long that's going to add, but that is a pretty big, steep number to try to tackle, especially when, to be fair, I really haven't been playing games as much as I've really wanted to recently. And coming up in the next few days, you guys are going to see I do have my 2024 PlayStation wrap-up. It might already be up by the time you're watching this video. That goes through the numbers of everything, and there were a few months through the year where, like, I was not really playing anything. Like, I was averaging, like, 30 minutes a day gaming. So I definitely do want to kind of step my game up with trying to finish a lot of these games. Not saying I want to, no life it or something, but I do want to kind of get some more stuff done, really get into that PS3 backlog and backlog in general, and just knock some stuff out, but also have fun doing it. I don't want it to feel like it's a chore, I think that's what a lot of people sometimes forget is gaming, and you don't really want to make it feel like it's a chore to get stuff done. Anyway, that's everything I've been playing. That's everything I plan on playing in the upcoming month. I know this was a short video. Look at it. I'm doing these monthly now, and the videos are barely 20 minutes. So I really haven't been making too much progress in games, but I have been making some progress. Down in the description below, you'll find links to all sorts of stuff, my Twitter, my Twitch, other videos like this. I want to try to start live streaming a few times a week, maybe a New Year's resolution. I don't know. I'm not I don't want to promise anything, but I do want to start live streaming a little bit more. It's just kind of hard sometimes because, as I'm playing AC4 and I'm making guides for it, I don't want to live stream it, but then it's like I don't really want to play another game because I want to focus on getting the guides done in AC4. So I kind of have this this pulling effect where it's like, well, I want to, but like I really don't want to, but like I also really want to. So I try to always have a game that I can kind of use as a stream game. Right now it's like Fallout 76. I have a few other games that I could probably slide in there, but Fallout 76 will probably be mainly a stream game for the time being until we get close to that AC4 Platinum and we can get that done. But like I said, I want to try to start streaming a few times a week, so that'll be linked down in the description below. Links to Trophy Hunters Gaming, various other things. Again, let me know what games you guys have been playing, any Platinums you've gotten, anything like that. Leave it all down in the comments below. I love reading through all that stuff. If you guys have made it this far and you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing for more trophy content like this. If you liked the video, be sure to leave a like, and I hope to see you guys around sometime soon.